Isn't spring just a season? What is it meant by spiritual springtime?
Spiritual springtime refers to the spiritual renewal that takes place when God sends one of His messengers to humanity. The Baha'i writings explain that the reality of God is beyond the understanding of any mortal mind. In other words, God is the unknowable essence. Although God is unknowable, throughout the ages He sent a succession of messengers, also known as divine educators, to educate and guide us. This is referred to as the revelation from God, and the recognition of this revelation by humanity gives rise to what we call religion.
Oh, I see. So this is how religions have come about. And who are those spiritual teachers?
Let us look at history. God, the unknowable essence, has sent many divine educators to humanity. Among them are Abraham, Krishna, Zoroaster, Moses, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad, and in more recent times, the Bab and Baha'u'llah. Baha'u'llah, the latest manifestation of God, teaches us about the oneness of God and the oneness of religion and the oneness of humanity.
So why are there so many religions in the world?
All the manifestations of God are from the same source and teach the same essential truths when they release the divine message to humanity. There are two kinds of essential truths. The first is the essential spiritual truths which never change. For example, every manifestation of God teaches that man has a soul, and the soul is eternal, meaning that it lives on after death beyond this physical life. They also teach us that the purpose of human existence is to develop spiritual qualities. All the different religions teach the same essential spiritual truths, even though they might be expressed in different ways. The second essential truth is regarding temporary social constructs and laws which changes over time as man progresses from age to age. This may include teaching in relation to social conduct, health, institutions, ceremonies, and other various social needs. Because of the different social and societal conditions at different stages of human collective development, every new religion brings a new set of social teachings essential for that particular time, which helps humanity progress to the next stage of its collective development.
Can you give some examples?
For example, during the time of Moses, there were often conflicts between tribes. If a tribe offended another, the whole tribe might be destroyed by them. Moses said at that time that an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth is justifiable. During the time of Christ, Jesus said that whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also, in order to show kindness. We can see that in that time, humanity had become more mature than in the time of Moses. And Baha'u'llah said, we're now standing at the threshold of humanity's collective maturity and coming of age. Baha'u'llah tells us that one indeed is a man who today dedicateth himself to the service of the entire human race and prefereth others to himself. At this time, conflict and contention is not allowed. We have to move past the age of seeing an eye for an eye or waiting for others to smite on our cheek in order to show kindness. We must no longer be passive. Today, Baha'u'llah has said that we must take action to create a better world. The coming of each of these divine educators is like the arrival of spiritual springtime, a key event in driving the evolution of civilization. Throughout history, the spiritual inspiration brought by each divine teacher has gradually expanded the scope of human cooperation, from clans to tribes, to city-states to nations, and now to the oneness of humanity. Each of the divine messengers of the past have promised that there would be another divine messenger in the future, that his coming should be awaited by all, and that his influence would revolutionize the world. They will shine out from the annals of the past as having revolutionized thought, unlocked the reservoirs of knowledge, and inspired the rise of civilizations. The teachings from all religions are like the continuous chapter of one book. All the major religions in the world come from the same source, revealed at different times, are advancing humanity's collective consciousness towards a united civilization.
Now I finally understand, in addition to the physical meaning of spring in the material world, there is a spiritual meaning of spring.
Indeed, the vernal equinox is a symbol of the divine educators sent by God. They bring the divine revelation to mankind, and this is the spiritual springtime. It brings new life and a new way of living, and Nowruz is used for its commemoration.